If this video gets affected by COPPA, please join my Discord server to comment on this video. Link in the description. Well, hello everyone, this is HunterTube back again with another review. So, before I reveal who this review is on, I have two things to say. One, Season 3, Episode 6 of Thomas's Trackmaster Adventures is still coming. It's just I'm in the editing process at the moment. And two, what you probably don't know is that the whole reason I got this thing is because 1 week ago, I had passed my driver's test, and so actually technically this is the second time I took it because the first time I failed, and then we had to wait the whole quarantine nonsense to retake it. So 1 week ago I finally passed it, and then so I was like, so Mom already looked in Walmart for this thing and it wasn't there, so we technically ordered it off of eBay and it came today. And by the title and thumbnail you should know what this item is. And it is not on a Trackmaster item or anything, well, Trackmaster related, well, it kind of is. So, it is the Hot Wheels Thomas and Friends Loco Motorin. So yeah, ever since this model was revealed, I've wanted it ever since. And now I finally got it. And of course it says it's new for 2020. And there's the 75th anniversary logo. And then there's a look at it. And then it also says it's best for track. And it's number 3 out of 10 from the Hot Wheels Metro series. So yeah. And then I first found out about this from when I was looking on Thomas TMP Productions' Twitter. And then I saw this from the Hot Wheels model showcase premiere thing. And then a few months later, in November, a picture of this was revealed, an actual model, and it showed and it said it was also on Thomas TMP Productions Twitter, and then I noticed this coupling on it. So, I'm gonna get talking about this coupling later, but first, let's take a look around the box. Alrighty, so we already took a good look at the front of the box, so let's look at the back of the box. Alrighty, so the back of the box says Loco Motorin, born 2020, El Segundo, California. The designer was Hot Wheels. And then the description is, this crazy train-themed vehicle is going off the rails and onto the track to prove it can do more than just pull its own weight against the competition. And then it's from the Hot Wheels Metro series, which says, taking the city by storm, one cool ride at a time. And then there's the code to add it to your Hot Wheels collection. And then, of course, we have all the licensing info and all that. But anyway, let's get to opening this thing up. Alrighty, coming in for the unboxing. Okay. Boy, this is strong. Oh, there goes the whole box. Rip this box. And here he is. Anyway, goodbye, box. Alrighty, so here he is out of the box. So, let's take a closer look at him. Here's his front, and here's his face. It's a good Thomas face. Pretty much like the ones you'd see on all the promos and things. It's always happy faces now these days. Also, one thing I would like to mention, this whole top part here is plastic. This silver chrome bit is also plastic, and then the chassis is metal. I just wanted to point that out because, you know, Hot Wheels are usually made of metal, but now they're mostly made of plastic these days. So anyway, continuing onwards, here's the side. Here's his number 1. It says Hot Wheels. He has blue racing car wheels. And instead of running on coal and water, this guy runs on fuel. Because he has this ginormous motor inside of him. This ginormous engine. So this guy is technically a road engine. Yep, it's a road engine. And I don't know if you guys noticed yet, but I'm thinking I should get a second one of these and make a custom Clio to road engine out of it. I just have to get rid of this cab, change the face, and then edit the paintwork. Oh yeah, and then get rid of the coupling. But anyway, here's the other side. It's the same as the other side, except the Hot Wheels is now facing the opposite direction. And then here's the back. We have this coupling here, which every time I see a review of this, people don't understand what this coupling is for. But I am about to tell you what this coupling is used for. This coupling is actually a Trackmaster push-along coupling. So yeah, ever since I saw that little tweet on Thomas TMP Productions' Twitter, I was like, oh my gosh, does this mean this Thomas can fit on Trackmaster track? So yeah, we are going to test that in a bit to see if this Thomas fits on Trackmaster track. There's a closer look at the coupling. And here's the underneath. Whoops. I don't know if it was upside up. It says Loco Motorin. There's the Hot Wheels logo, and then the loop means it's really good on track. And we are going to test it on some Hot Wheels track as well to see how good it runs. And then there's copyright dating and stuff. Also, there's no Ghislaine Thomas Limited underneath this. Anyway, we are now going to get some track and see how it runs on both Hot Wheels and Trackmaster track. Alrighty, so I've got 3 different pieces of track here. One is a red Hot Wheels track from a specific set. The second is Superstition track, and then the third is Trackmaster track. So, before we test it on some track, I'm going to test out how this coupling works, okay? So, I need to grab a Trackmaster push-along engine. Alrighty, so I got a Trackmaster push-along engine along with a Trackmaster troublesome truck. So, I'm going to see if this... Oh, that just snapped right in. Yeah, it just snapped right in, and it's pretty level and everything. That is not a strong coupling, unlike the Trackmaster push-along ones. Now let's try Trackmaster truck or freight car. I think it might need a bit of help. We're going, yeah, it goes in. It pulls it. Anyway, I'm gonna compare the height. Oh, apparently this is, oops, sorry. Apparently this is way shorter in height compared to a Trackmaster push-along. Those couplings look level though. You can obviously see a difference. Anyway, now we are going to test out the tracks. Alrighty, so first we're going to test it on the Hot Wheels track. It works like a charm. Speeds down it like that. Next, we're going to see if it fits on Superstation. And it does. Like everything. And now, for the moment of truth, we are going to see if this thing works on a piece of Trackmaster track. In 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, so these front wheels are down. Let's take a look at the back wheels. Okay, whoops. Why am I turning the track around? Alrighty. Oh dear. Oh dear. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, so apparently, at first my thoughts were that these notches were in the way. But apparently, this is what the problem is. Can you see what's wrong here? Look, this wheel is fitting. But then if we look at this wheel, look at it. It's not even sitting on it properly. There goes my whole... I mean, you can get it if you, like, press it down enough. You can, like, get the wheels to bend outward, but then it doesn't sit flat. Like, sort of lumps and bumps. And then even this front wheel doesn't sit down properly because one of the notches is literally hitting this wall here. Like, depends on where you move it. It's either one arch or the other. There goes my whole purpose of getting this thing then. Also, there goes the whole purpose of adding a coupling as well. I mean, honestly, what was the purpose of adding a Trackmaster push-on coupling to this thing if it doesn't even work on the track? Seriously, Mattel. What is wrong with you? I literally take back everything positive I said about this thing earlier. You know what? This calls for a serious Mattel moment. Alright, Mattel, this is what you get for having your own truck fit on Trackmaster track. Yes, I'm not joking. This thing fits on Trackmaster track. All wheels are lined up. This is what you get for making your own self fit on Trackmaster track, but not this thing. Honestly, I was hoping to have this review end on a happy note, where it would work on Trackmaster track, and then, like, I mean, I feel like Mattel could have did many different things to make this work, because the problem is these big fat wheels at the back here. They're just too wide here. So yeah. I mean, they could have made them skinny like these ones. But they just decided, oh, we're gonna be stupid and stop giving company and just make it false advertising and just make people fall for it. Yeah. I've literally lost all faith in Mattel now after seeing this thing. So yeah. Like, after the whole new motorized range comes out, I honestly don't know if I'll get anything else from Mattel or not. I honestly don't know if Mattel will make any more toys after season 24 is over. Because this thing has just made me lose almost all my faith in Mattel now. I mean, what's the purpose of adding a coupling? This coupling here just triggers me. If this coupling didn't exist, I probably wouldn't have bought this thing. It's literally a simple case of don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, if you want to add a coupling, you need to make it work with the specific track system the coupling goes to. I mean, you could have given it an adventures coupling, because most of you Hot Wheels fans might remember a range of Hot Wheels trains out there that was called Hot Wheels Rapid Transit, where it was literally trains in Hot Wheels. Also, if you're wondering, this is my custom Quaku out of the Hot Wheels Rapid Transit trains. And see, they have adventures couplings. I mean, you could they even sort of run on Trackmaster track. And I say sort of because they don't really lay flat because of these arches. That's why I say they sort of run, but not really run. I mean, they could have given it that coupling. Because this stuff can connect to it. Yeah, this stuff can connect to it. But then, there's a problem here. These back wheels are literally bounced upward. So, there goes your cross-compatibility as well, with, like, older Hot Wheels trains. These back wheels are literally floating. Yeah, there goes cross-compatibility. And to look back, the Trackmaster push-on engines do exactly the same thing. So yeah, what are my thoughts on this thing? I was gonna give it a perfect 10 out of 10 until I saw this. So yeah, what are my final thoughts on this thing? It's not that good. If you're only gonna get it to see if it works on Trackmaster track, I recommend you don't get it. My thoughts on this thing are like, okay, first off, I'm gonna give good thoughts. if it didn't have that coupling and it was only designed, if it didn't have that coupling there and my brain didn't think it would work on Trackmaster Track, if it didn't have that coupling, I would have given this perfect 10 out of 10. Honestly, look wise, as a Hot Wheels car, this is a perfect 10 out of 10. But if you want to use this for Trackmaster, it's like maybe a 3 out of 10. Yeah. And one more thing, I am going to try to modify these back wheels here. No joke, I'm going to modify these back wheels here so this thing works on Trackmaster Track. Anyway, SunTube saying thanks for watching, bye for now. And I was going to give this thing a run, but that obviously isn't going to happen now. So yeah, bye. Okay, one more thing before I end this video. My way to fix this is they could have still made this wheel big, but they could have made it like this skinny, like these front wheels. They didn't need to make them this fat. Okay, bye for now. Okay guys, I would take back saying this video is over, because I have found a way to fix the problem that Mattel made. See, it now runs smoothly on this Trackmaster Track. So, if you want to do this, all you have to do is either file down the right, okay, you have to either file down the left wheel or the right wheel. I chose to file down the right wheel because, I don't know why, but you'll have to file it down till it's literally the length, till it's literally the width of one of these front wheels. Once this wheel is equally the width of this front wheel here, it shall run smoothly on your Trackmaster Track. Yes. It's still a little jolty because these front arches exist. I might get rid of these front arches soon, but for now I'll keep them because these front wheels do fit. And now that I have edited this wheel here, we are going to do some extra testing with this guy. Alrighty, so first off, we're going to test and see how well he does run a piece of curb track. Okay, so he's sort of lumps and bumps. Yep, these front wheels came off. Yeah. I am gonna probably have to do a bit more work. And he also seems to get over this cross section okay. Well, not really. He really lumps and bumps a lot over it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of these front arches as well. And maybe file down this other wheel. Alrighty, so now I am officially back, and if you want this Thomas to run on Trackmaster Track better, the things you'll have to remove is you'll have to at least file one of these back wheels to the length of that one, and then you'll have to file these two front arches down so they're like flat. And then your Thomas will be able to run perfectly on Trackmaster Track. Because that is what we want in life. Because this is how Mattel should have did it. This is how Mattel should have did it. Because the whole reason I got this thing was because of that coupling there. If this thing didn't have a coupling, I probably wouldn't have got it in the first place. So yeah, I would have fixed Mattel's mistake. I should really make an episode called Mattel Makes a Mistake. Yes. That should be an episode in season 4. I honestly don't know if it'll happen, but Mattel Makes a Mistake should be an episode. Anyway, I honestly don't know if I'm gonna give this thing a run, but yeah. That was Hot Wheels Thomas and how to fix it to work so it runs on Trackmaster Track. So yeah. But first, we're gonna test to see how well this thing runs on Hot Wheels Track. Okay?